Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the LI Sports Network, getting ready for our middle matchup here on the North Rink. Game 4 of 6 total in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League tonight, and it's a freshman matchup here between the Ward Melville Patriots and the Southampton Whalers. Ward Melville 4-14 coming into this matchup. Southampton 11-6. Both sides just a couple of games remaining here in the regular season as we inch closer to playoff hockey starting up next week. And here we go. Ward Melville and Southampton are underway. Travis Quigley on the call, Wally Mitchell on the camera. It's Southampton who start with possession. Mirabile will take it for Ward Melville. Quickly turn up ice. Driven into the boards. Continues to kick it off to the corner. Puck now taken right back. And it's the Whalers who possess. Snap pass intercepted by Palmara. Palmara looking low for Berliant, and that was broken up and shoveled back up the boards. Just 2 games left after tonight for Southampton. 1 game left for Ward Melville after this matchup with the Whalers. These 2 teams did meet earlier on in the regular season already, November 12th, and Southampton picked up a 5-2 victory in that contest. The side still trying to get the puck on goal here. Neither netminder has felt rubber since warm-ups. It's Todaro in the net for Ward Melville, as Leo Palmara stays all over this one. Great job on the forecheck there from Leo. Trying to put it back to the corner. Kessler will take it. Quick reverse, and now out for the Whalers. Back in, Nuth just wide with the wrist shot. Great look there. It's held in the zone. Mangiovi just overhandled. Puck comes out. Prim back for it. Sends it long. Whalers in the middle of a change with their defensive pair. Craig. Pass knocked down by Mangiovi. Bounces out into neutral ice. McNamee. Had it hacked away. Pass across, hits McNamee on the tape. Now out to the slot, redirected. Wouldn't go. Big slap shot from the point, and it's covered up. Minardi, looking middle, broken up, cleared out of the zone by Valenzuolo. Out front, bad angle shot, didn't find the target. A little over 3 minutes gone by here in the first period of this hockey game. 0-0 the score line. Southampton and Ward Melville. McNamee lost possession. You look at the standings here in the freshman division. And everything just about locked up. Sachem Warriors currently 9th, 2 points back. They're playing on the south side. They got to win that game to have a chance to make playoffs. They're currently tied with Northport Blue. McNamee through neutral ice. Southampton occupying the 6th spot. A win tonight would have them leapfrog Longwood in the standings. Both teams would have 2 games remaining. For Ward Melville, can't get themselves back up into the playoff picture, but still a chance to climb up in the table. As a one-timer off the heel of the stick there of Kretz. Back in front, going to be kept at the point. Big slap shot, redirected, kick save made, and it's covered up. So we've got pretty much our top 6 in the freshman division already locked up. East Islip Red, Smithtown Red, St. Anthony's, ESM, Longwood, and Southampton. We could still have a couple of teams jump up and down through that 6. And then really it's Middle Country, Connecticut, and the Sachem Warriors, 7, 8, 9. Fighting for those final 2 spots. And a penalty going to be called here, going against Southampton. Looks like Grady Craig going to the box here. So this is an important one here for Southampton if they can get this victory. They'll go on the penalty kill here. Again, both sides really haven't gotten too many pucks to the net. Tadaro's faced a couple. Leo Terriazos really hasn't faced any. See if Ward Melville can get some biscuits to the net here on this power play chance. O'Sullivan, that's blocked off, covered. Back with Palomara. Rips it off the boards, skips all the way to Bistry and Emtich. Taken away, Mangiovi. Rolling shoot, pad save. Terriazos. Southampton clear. Eilenberger quick up. Unable to get it in deep there was Jordan Nuff. And Eilenberger's back to get it. Up the boards for Nuff. Flips it middle. Knocked out of the air by Waldner. Taken right back, though, by O'Sullivan. Martin O'Sullivan. The pass to Minardi. Taken from Minardi. Those two leading the way for Southampton. 44 points, O'Sullivan. 42 for Minardi. Mangiovi just redirects it out. 40 seconds left on the power play as it's fired right on goal. Not easy for Todaro to handle there. Mirabile facing a lot of pressure here. And McNamee steals it away to the net shorthanded. Drop back for McNamee, no shot. Up to the point now. That's deflected down. Todaro with the save. It's kept out by Palomara. He ices the puck. The great pass by Goldstein to McNamara after McNamee, pardon me, took it away. McNamee just didn't have the angle for a shot, curled it back to the point. And offensive zone draw here with 14 seconds left on the penalty, 8:44 to go in the first period. Kessler keeps it in with the left skate. Back down the boards, cleared out. McNamee backtracking, stops it up on the boards, knocks it down, dips through. Back to 5-on-5 is McNamee. Nice move in with a shot save made. What a goal that would have been for Declan McNamee. Redirected into the zone by Evan Goldstein. Stepanik's back for it. Chips it off the wall. Kept by Kessler. Kessler on the backhand. Now it's taken right back. And Melville going to lead a 2-on-1 rush as Burleon going to the net. Slides it middle. Pass gets blocked by Hunter Harrington. Harrington, stretch pass. Hits McNamee on the tape for a breakaway. In to the backhand. Denied. At the point. And we've got a whistle. Penalties called here. Too many on the ice for Southampton. They had 6 skaters out there. So power play here for the Ward Melville Patriots. Pass broken up and out of the zone. Losing an edge there, Mangiovi. Big hit thrown by Leo Palomara, and now Nuff will take it and dump it in. O'Sullivan back for it, rips it around. Eilenberger trying to knock it down. It's cleared by Southampton. Second penalty kill already here in this first period for the Whalers. They did a good job keeping the puck not in their zone during the first one. They're doing the same here this time around. Mangiovi now has it. Mangiovi. Drop pass for Nuff. Moves it to Palomara. Shot gets blocked. Craig in the lane. To the point. Palomara back to the corner. It's Nuff. Walks, trying to drop it back off to Palomara. Collects it off the boards. Leo Palomara to the net. Friendly fire. Hit Mangiovi with the wrist shot. Prim on the keep in. Great job there. Held it on the backhand. Around D'Angelo. Room to skate. Little head fake and is out of the zone. D'Angelo cuts through the middle, drags and shoots, pad save. Prim to Nuff, now to Mangiovi. Puck cleared, Melville stops it with his own skates, sends it back in deep. Patriots tag up, Wallner's the first forechecker. Palomar to the net, off the stick of Harrington. Burleon's off the bench, back outside. Wallner for Burleon. Shoots, save, rebound. Palomara couldn't get it. What a pad stop right there as we go back to 5-on-5. Tripping penalty called. Let's take another look at that save from Leo Turiazos. Great quick pass. Great shot from Burleon. Palomara wanted to get it onto the forehand, realized had to go to the backhand, and that allowed Turiazos to get across and make the stop. We stay 0-0. Another power play here for the Patriots. And Ward Melville using their timeout here in the first period. .5:25 to go, and timeouts called by the Patriots. They see an opening here in this game. They want to try to take advantage of it with this power play, their third of the period. Haven't been able to organize their power play as successfully as they would have liked to, so call a timeout here, bring the group together, and try to set things up and look for that opening goal here in the first. Second matchup of the season between these two sides. Again, Southampton won the first one. And Ward Melville must be thinking here, if we can get this first goal, that can really set us forward on our march through the rest of this game and on towards a victory. Starts here with this power play chance, their third of the night. They're 0 for 2 so far. Waldner ties up on the face-off. Southampton clear the zone. McNamee and Lee chasing after it, and McNamee gets there first. Pass to Goldstein. Goldstein taken away. That's for Palomara. Leo Palomara. Defended by Minardi. Palomara is in with a shot off the outside of the net. Minardi skates it up the wall. Takes a check, but still skates it out. Keeps it wide. Nice move. Creates a 2-on-1 look. Backhand sauce for McNamee over the net. Minardi keeps buzzing through. And we get another whistle here. Penalty gets called. Minardi's going to the box for a roughing now. So 5-on-3, and it's a long one. Minute 13 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey is Minardi, again, 2 for roughing. Great chance here for Ward Melville to get the opener. They have not been able to establish their power play in zone. They've mostly been chasing or playing defense. Mirabile on the keep-in, slides it to Palomar. 5-on-3, save made. Terriazos, great stop there, point blank. As Lee will keep the zone. Lee to Palomar as has knocked down the bouncing puck. Gets it back to Lee. Lee, half clapper to the net, save made, no rebound. 51 seconds left of 5-on-3 hockey. One back by the Whalers. Craig stops behind the net, gets Burleon to bite, and makes a nice move around Palomara. Creates enough space to clear it all the way down 200 feet. Lee scoops up the puck behind his own net. Moves it to Burleon. Blew a tire at the red line. Craig takes it. Hooks it around to D'Angelo, and the captain clears. Rolls all the way down, and Tadaro will leave it out for Lee. Around the net once more on the breakout. 10 seconds left of 5-on-3 hockey as Harrington getting ready to return. Poked away. Settled down, slid to Palomara. Out of the box is Harrington. 5-on-4 for 45 seconds. Palomara in, knocked away by O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan with a big hit on Mirabile. Goes back door, intercepted. Great play, Craig. Nuth on a stick lift. Couldn't get it through to Palomara. Back with Nuth. Rolling through, poke check. Mirabile on the backhand try. Blocked by O'Sullivan. D'Angelo looking to clear. Stick lift by Palomara. Wraps it around to the weak side. Mirabile racing to hold it. Does so. Back into the corner. Nuth looking point. Blocked. One-handed for Craig, skates it out. Avoids 2 checks. And now he's going to get a chance at a break. Sweeping poke check from Eilenberger. Just saved it in the nick of time. It's back with Lee, but another successful penalty kill for Southampton. They're 4 for 4. Turnover forced. Bad angle shot outside of the net. Up to the point for D'Angelo. Unable to keep it in the zone. He'll regroup. D'Angelo goes across. Kessler moves it middle for Minardi. Poke check Prim. Minardi gets it back, but it's sent back into the own zone, and Minardi has to hustle to get there. Mangiovi was on it. Minardi cuts the net and wheels. Cam Minardi across the blue, sticked away. McNamee has it now. for O'Sullivan, over onside. O'Sullivan shoots, hits the post. Rebound jumps the stick of McNamee, and out comes Mangiovi. Backhand pass a little bit wayward. Goes west to east, and Prim trying to dump it. For Minardi, broken up by Prim. Great play. Kessler trying to follow it up. Comes back to Harrington. Hunter Harrington. Into the O-zone, pad save. McNamee on the rebound, Fan on the shot. $1:30 to go. Through the seam, gets to Harrington. Harrington opens up and fires. Shot gets blocked by Esposito. Skips the stick of McNamee. Kessler hammers it down to Minardi. Now for McNamee on the goal line. Give and go with Minardi. Around, shot wide. Gets his own rebound, blocked by Esposito. Kessler floats it to the net. Knocked out of the air through the legs of Goldstein. Goldstein through the seam. Final minute of play. Esposito breaks it up and skates it out. Kessler back off the wall. Chops it into space for Minardi. Has McNamee going to the net. Out front for McNamee. Goes through his skates. Ward Melville clear. Still looking for our opening goal. 2-on-2, Minardi and McNamee. McNamee cuts back middle. Onto the backhand try. Save made. Mirabile up the wall. Mangiovi chops it out. 30 seconds to go. D'Angelo lost it in the skates. Recovers. Valenzuolo all over. Across for McNamee. 15 left. McNamee settles. Inside out. Across. One-timer missed for Goldstein. Craig with 7. Opens up and shoots. Deflected wide by Lee. Lee trying to clear. 2 seconds and 1. That's going to do it for the first period. Nothing. After 15 minutes of hockey. Southampton and Ward Melville. Nothing to separate them so far. Plenty of opportunities, especially late for the Whalers, but they could not beat Todaro. Ward Melville looking to find a little bit more offense here. Had 4 power play chances in that first period, but could not capitalize. Trying to get more pucks to the net on Terriazos. Quick break. Back in a moment here on LISN.
Hey, you got your headset on? My wife's at home, and I know, probably know. My wife's in the Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's why I kept looking up after you had your headset on.
We get our opening goal of the game. Apologies for that. Had to fix the live stream there, but it's going to be Ward Melville. The opening tally, 1-0 for the Patriots. Palomara gets the pass across, and the shot over the glove hand from Matthew Waldner. 5th of the season for Waldner. And it's 1-0 for Ward Melville. That shot's deflected down from the point. They score! And a quick response from Southampton. It's 1-1. That shot definitely got deflected. Might have been Mistretta there, as Kessler had a lot of heat on that wrist shot. And just like that, it's tied up. Ward Melville get us started, and barely 30 seconds later, Southampton respond. So 1-1 hockey game between Southampton and Ward Melville. Now numbers, as Mirabile does a nice job angling, taking it away behind the net. Slides it to Mangiovi. Mirabile keeps it. Pops up for McNamee, and McNamee gonna spring it ahead. Off on a break, it's Mistretta, catches up to it. Quick shot save made to Darrow. Cycles it around for Goldstein. Trying to squeeze through a check Prim there, helping out Mirabile. Slides it to Nuff. Nuff, long pass, doesn't find a home. Icing gonna be called. 12:48 to go, period 2. Nothing after the first period. 1-1 quickly here in period 2. Craig on the keep, rolling around. Curls up top. D'Angelo for Craig. Avoids a stick lift. Keeps possession. Now in the high slot with a chance, it's Craig. No shot, Mirabile forces to the corner. Great play from the Ward Melville defender. Pops into the high slot again. This time is with D'Angelo. D'Angelo had it knocked away by Mirabile, and out of the zone is the Patriots with numbers. 3-on-1 chance, Mirabile takes it himself, dangles through, he scores! What a highlight reel goal, and Ward Melville make it 2-1. Christian Mirabile, put that on your highlight reel. What a beautiful goal, and it's 2-1 for the Patriots. Three minutes into this second period, and we've got 3 goals. 2 for Ward Melville, 1 for Southampton. O'Sullivan spinning right off the draw, looking to get it right back for the Whalers. Shot over the head of Todaro, hits the glass. Kessler back to the corner. Off the stick of Kretz. Kretz pinned on the wall, gets some help from Goldstein. Berliant joins Eilenberger, and it pops out for Berliant now. Backhand sauce over for Palomara. Trying to skate it through. Leo Palomara taking it to the net on the backhand try. Fanned on it. Spinning save made. Another try. Berliant pulled out of the air with the glove hand by Turiazos. What a sequence of events right there. Banks off the wall, goes right on net. Won't be an icing. Todaro keeps it moving. Eilenberger around the wall. Kretz there. Back to the corner. Prim. Off the wall. Kessler keeps it. Shot gets blocked by Eilenberger. Scooped up, though, by O'Sullivan. Turning try wide. Palomara knocked down. Penalty called. Take a look at this stop right here. As Ward Melville get ready for another power play chance. Just what effort from Turiazos getting across. Putting it down with the glove hand there. It's the Whalers who possess on the D-zone draw. They clear. Prim will settle it. A lot of pressure on, and McNamee takes it away. McNamee moved to the outside. The shoulder save for Todaro. Great stop on the shorthanded chance for McNamee. Net came off its moorings. We get the whistle. Face-offs won by the Whalers. Just 25 seconds into this penalty kill. They're perfect, 4 for 4. Out of the corner, it's McNamee. Swept away by Nuth. Pass to Palomara. Intercepted by McNamee. McNamee dangles in on the backhand to the forehand. Creates some space, delayed penalty now on Ward Melville. Touched over for Craig. Trying to find a lane. Turiazos races to the bench for the extra skater as Craig drops it off to McNamee. McNamee backdoor, one-timer save Todaro. Puck pops in the air, both sides still jostling for it. It's with Minardi. Off the boards to the point. D'Angelo pokes it to the corner. Craig has it in the skates, trying to kick it out. It's Craig. Knocked away, touched up by the Patriots. 40 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. And then a Southampton power play incoming. Mirabile to the box, 2 for tripping. Nine and a half left in period 2. Again, my apologies for getting this live stream started a little bit late for all of you at home. Hit live on YouTube, and I made the mistake of leaving the window a bit too soon, going back to my scoreboard. And it did not let everything calibrate, so I was stuck in the buffer window for a little bit there, and that's why we missed the first period live on YouTube. But I assure, after this, I will upload the full entirety of the game. That way, all 45 minutes are viewable for you guys at home. Do have a backup recording that has everything, so that will be uploaded at the end of the night once we wrap up everything here this evening. That shot right off the draw, glove save from Todaro. So once again, just want to thank you all at home for your patience, and once again apologize for the inconvenience there. That shot from O'Sullivan hits glass. Puck gets cleared out by Ward Melville. Back in Nuth, swept away though. Minardi chasing after it. It's Minardi. Rolling through the zone, shoots, pad save, rebound Harrington, unable to stuff it back home. Power play for Southampton now for 1:15. Floated low for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, quick spin, backdoor look in the skates of Harrington. O'Sullivan's gonna get it back, move it to the point, it's Kessler. Kessler, couple steps in, that shot's blocked by Eilenberger. Minardi has it now, keeps it deep. Harrington rolling, backdoor McNamee, one-timer denied by Todaro. Another try, that squeaks through, rebound, unable to stuff it, Harrington. O'Sullivan's stick lift, cleared out though by Ward Melville. What a sequence there. Back north go the Whalers. Pass doesn't find tape, won't be an icing though. Just 25 left on the power play as Prim sends it 200 feet. What an incredible stop by Todaro on McNamee there. And now on the forecheck, Nuth takes it away. Nuth protecting it, keeps it deep. Harrington collects, pressure on, little chip for himself. But we're gonna go back to five-a-side hockey as that one is knocked down. And back into the zone, Waldner. Knocked to the ice. As the puck skips past McNamee, Prim goes ahead for Nuth. Nuth throws it deep. Past the halfway point of the hockey game, 7:20 remaining in the second period, 2-1 lead for Ward Melville over Southampton. O'Sullivan takes it to the net, just wide. So Sullivan again on the half wall, all the way across to Goldstein. Goldstein looks back across to McNamee, opens up and shoots, blocked by Mirabile. O'Sullivan gets it. Mirabile meets him in the corner, trying to put it to the weak side. Goldstein got a piece, takes it to McNamee, toe save Todaro. Kept by Craig at the point, slides it to Goldstein. Hits McNamee in the bumper spot, looking across, diving, blocked by Mirabile. Berliant, unable to clear the zone. Now out for Ward Melville, right back comes Craig. Craig in, McNamee on the outside. Off the boards to Declan McNamee. McNamee, chance blocked. Pops to Mirabile. Patriots just want to get this puck out. It's held in again. McNamee, all the way over through the seam. It's Kessler, he shoots. Pad save. McNamee again with possession. Looking back door, paddle in the lane. Chance Goldstein, he scores! No! It was waved off. Southampton thought they tied this game up at 2. But instead, the goal will be waved off. Stays 2-1. 5:59 left. Craig takes it away. Cuts in. That one's blocked off. Stolen and out, Valenzuolo. Valenzuolo with a shot over the head of Terriazos. Minardi, inside out, fake, pad save, rebound, another stop, Todaro, puck still loose. Pops to Craig. Shot gets blocked. D'Angelo around. Minardi trying to meet it. Out to the slots. Trying to steer it at the net, Magnotta. Kept at the line. It's D'Angelo. Eilenberger in the way. D'Angelo keeps it in. No, he didn't. It was ruled offside. Southampton with numbers here if they hurry. Goldstein across. One-timer. McNamee hits the bar. Save made. Whistle taken. So close. What a rip from McNamee. Right off the crossbar. 4.5 left. Kessler on the keep in. Goldstein rolls through the dot. Shots blocked by Waldner. And now Nuff gets it out. Slides it to Mangiovi one-on-one against Harrington. Mangiovi goes wide. Out to the middle. Save made. Ends up behind the net. Icing called. Stick lift taken away. It's D'Angelo. Slides the pass to Goldstein. McNamee trying to drop it back middle. Dumped in by the Whalers. Eilenberger. Chipped ahead. Goldstein on the keep. Spins middle. Back to the corner for McNamee. O'Sullivan knocks it down. Off the outside of the net, Tadaro quickly covers. .3:11 remaining in period two. 2-1 lead for Ward Melville. Up the boards for Tricoli. Plays it long for Valenzuolo. Defended by Harrington, moves it out front. Craig dances in. Knocked away from the puck though, no shot on the opportunity there. 2:45 left. One back to Craig. D to D look. Shot wide. Chopped ahead for Bistry and Emtage. Ward Melville forced a turnover in the offensive zone. Nuff trying to get it low, but Minardi wins possession. And Minardi's driving the net. Minardi backhand, forehand, trying to stuff it in. Todaro keeps it out. McNamee slides into the nets. Another stop from Todaro, this time on Mistretta. Sachem Warriors up 5-0 over Northport Blue. Tie up at the circle. McNamee comes through. A stick lift on Lee. They'll take the puck. McNamee skate to stick. Up top O'Sullivan. That shot's blocked. Berliant. Mistretta back out across for McNamee. McNamee for Goldstein. He scores! Slick passing from the Whalers, and Goldstein's 11th of the season makes it 2-all. Great quick puck movement. And Goldstein gets it 5-hole there. 2-all here on the North Rink. Palomara. Quick shot, he scores! What a response from the Patriots. Leo Palomara. Top cheddar snipe, 3-2. What a quick strike back from Palomara. Just needed 6 seconds after that tying goal from Southampton. Comes right back in off the face-off and buries. Stretched out for McNamee, final minute of the period, trying to go wide on Lee, forced to the corner. Up to the point. Goldstein hits McNamee. Nice move, shoots, save Todaro. Face-off one in control by Southampton inside the final minute. Goldstein trying to find that passing lane. Looking to go across to McNamee. It got blocked. It's still loose. Goldstein shoots. Save made. Todaro. Wow, what a sequence. 30 seconds left. 3-2 for Ward Melville. O'Sullivan around the net. Opens up and lets it go. Save Todaro again. 20 remaining. To the point. D'Angelo snaps it. Blocked shot. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Mirabile with a big hit thrown. Minardi scoops it up. 10 seconds left. Terriazo starts making his way to the bench. Stick lift O'Sullivan. 3 seconds left. Up to the point. Intercepted. Whistle goes just as the period's about to expire here. We're going to keep the net empty. There's under a second remaining. Just 9/10 to go. Minardi and Prim for the face-off. Minardi's just going to try to shoot this off the draw. And time's going to expire. We head to intermission, 15 minutes of hockey left, and it's a 3-2 lead for Ward Melville. Travis Quigley here on the call, Wally Mitchell on the camera for us. We've got one period left in this freshman division matchup. Don't go anywhere. We're back in a moment here on LISN. Third period begins here on LISN. It's a power play opportunity right away for the Whalers as they try to tie this game up. O'Sullivan collects. Knocked away Eilenberger. Palomar trying to help, but O'Sullivan recovers and shoots. Save made, puck still free. Still sitting there in the slot, now poked ahead, and here comes Leo Palomara. Off to the races, Palomara cuts back through the middle. Opens and shoots. Came off a twig. Kessler trying to clear, knocked down Waldner. Back ahead. 1:20 left on the power play. Bistrion Embridge. Trying to avoid the check, she clears. Now it's chipped back north, and here comes Palomara one-on-one. Lets it go, glove stop for Turiazos. Over the stick of Eilenberger, chasing it and collecting. Minardi engages in battle. Has help from McNamee now. McNamee's pass to Harrington on the tape. Lines for the slap shot, blocked by Lee. Pops right to Palomara, able to clear the zone. Palomara heads off for a change. Craig trying to lead the rush. Leaves it with Harrington. Harrington for McNamee. Into the zone. Gets around Lee. Takes it behind the net, looking back door. Blocked off, they score! The second whack at it by O'Sullivan, and he buries on the power play. It's 3-3. McNamee was trying to go back door, but O'Sullivan found it after it got blocked off by Lee, and he's able to just chop it past the outstretched pad of Tadaro. And it's 3-all here on the North Rink inside the third period now. Won by Ward Melville. Puck sent long, icing called. Goldstein and Prim for the face-off. Prim's going to win it. Clearing attempt held by D'Angelo. Shot blocked. Mirabile jumps on it, slides it to Mangiovi off the boards to the red line. Hinged back now for D'Angelo. Returns it to Craig. Craig curls. Snaps a pass to the far blue line. Goldstein's in onside. Looking at McNamee. Backdoor redirected. Toe save, Tadaro. Mangiovi to Nuth. Nuth sends it in. D'Angelo back to collect. Quick up the wall. It's McNamee taking it away off the boards. Trying to settle things for Southampton. Kept in at the line. Right back out though, cleared ahead. Numbers for the Whalers. Craig brings it in, but offside called. Minardi, a ton of pace, rolls into the offensive zone. His shot's denied by Tadaro. Trying to chop it in there, O'Sullivan. Slowed up in front of the Ward Melville bench, but it's back with Cam Minardi. Cleared out by Ward Melville, knocked down by Kessler using the body. D-to-D pass. And now resetting and into the zone, it's Mistretta. Quick shot, shoulder save. Tadaro drops down right into the glove hand. Wednesday night hockey in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here at the rinks, live on the LI Sports Network. Southampton, Ward Melville knotted up 3 apiece. One back to McNamee. Quick legs driving through. Swept off the stick though. Harrington unable to hold the line. Quick laugh shared between our official and some of the parents in the stands. D-to-D pass off the skate, and Palomar gonna jump it. Delayed offside on Ward Melville. Kretz over the blue, across to McNamee. McNamee for Goldstein in the middle, swept away by Sapanik. McNamee trying to dance his way through the middle, knocked off the stick. Cleared out by Mirabile, forced back into his own zone though. Now it's McNamee who stops it at the red, slides it to Goldstein. Goldstein forced into the corner. Mirabile, great job defending there. Puts it up the wall. D'Angelo, little head fake middle, keeps it on the outside, closest to the boards. Another one. Now with a shot over the net. Harrington on the keep in. Down for Goldstein. Back for Harrington. Blocked off. McNamee keeps it in the zone. Nuth was trying to send it long for Palomara. D'Angelo will hold the line. Trying to work middle. Space closed off. Pops to Harrington. Big blast. Save made. Rebound pushed away by Mirabile. Harrington keeps it in with the skate, but Palomara's right there to take it out of the zone. He's buzzing ahead. Leo Palomara to the net. Denied. Big stop right there for Triazos. And his team needed it most. Leo Terriazos takes it off the Whalers logo, center of the jersey. Keeps this a 3-3 hockey game. Minardi out, slides it to Craig. Craig's over the line with possession. Has a lane to shoot. Put it over the head of Tadaro. Minardi brings it around, goes for the Michigan. Had it up on the stick, but got stuffed up. Net came off its moorings. Cam Minardi so close to completing the Michigan right there. One back by Prim. Cleared out through the middle to Mangiovi. Mangiovi trying to keep it. Craig able to take possession. Craig for Minardi. It's Minardi. A drag move around Eilenberger. Slows him up. Prim couldn't clear though. Now O'Sullivan ramped up a stick. Prim clears the zone. Rolling puck. Terriazos paddles it aside into the corner. A little miscommunication there with Craig. Comes back through the blue paint. Bistry and Emtage gets it to Minardi. And Minardi has a lot of pace. Looking high slot. Off a skate and out come Ward Melville. 8.5 to go. Dished across. Broken up Magnotta. Mistretta trying to clear. Kept by Prim. Kessler with it. Looks cross ice. Just sends it long and out. So Panic's there. Bouncing at the red line, it's Kessler who settles things. Kessler Bernardi, tough to handle that one. Mangiovi walks out of the zone, but a penalty called. Back behind the puck. Power play on the way for Southampton. Tripping call on Esposito. Power play Whalers. Can they capitalize on this opportunity and find the go-ahead tally? As we inch closer to the end of the third, McNamee's shot got blocked right off the draw. And now shorthanded racing ahead, Leo Palomara. Leo drives wide and shoots. Stick in the lane. That was Minardi on the back check. Harrington takes it now. Long pass to Goldstein. Stops up upon the zone entry. It's McNamee going to the net. Deflected just wide. What a look. Second time that Goldstein and McNamee have connected on that play. Both times just barely off target with the try from McNamee. Palomara trying to stop up and get a wrist shot through. It was poked away. 1:15 left on the power play. Through the middle, Berliant intercepts. Palomara into the zone, knocked off the puck. Now Harrington will meet it. Uses the glass as his friend, puts it to center ice. It's back with Harrington. Lane to skate. Hunter Harrington over the blue line. Gonna be forced behind the net. Looking to set things up here, moves it up top. D'Angelo. Trying to go across on the backhand, comes out to the red line. Goldstein with a quick regroup, drops it off. And here goes Cam Minardi. Minardi back outside from the middle. Shot just over. D'Angelo across D to D. From the point, save, rebound, another stop, Tadaro! 2 in a row. Puck covered up. We get the whistle. Let's have a look at that one. Great D-to-D pass right here. And from the point, deflected, pad save, great push across. And robs McNamee on the backhander. 6:20 left in the third. Goldstein off the draw. Tied up behind the net. It's taken and sent all the way down. D'Angelo's back to get it. Nuts giving chase. Waning seconds of the power play. Moves it to Craig. Craig, a little head fake. We're back to five-a-side hockey as Esposito returns. Pass for O'Sullivan. Pokes it in. Mirabile's trying to clear quickly. O'Sullivan knocked it down. Out front, paddle stop. Pops to Goldstein, though. Goldstein rolling the O-zone. It's McNamee, top of the circle. Opens up and shoots. That's blocked down. It's a panic in the lane. Now Craig from the point. That's blocked again. Waldner this time. It's with McNamee for D'Angelo. Toe drags. No shot. Couldn't get it through. McNamee just keeps it in for Craig. Craig, backdoor look off a skate, goes wide. 2-on-2 in the corner. It's Craig walking out with possession. Back to his post at the point. Head fake, around one. Taken down, penalty called. A phenomenal shift for Southampton. Right when the penalty expired, they kept possession, kept working 5-on-5, and now they go back on the power play here. Final 5 minutes of this hockey game. Another power play for the Whalers. (3-3) the score. Right of Todaro. Puck down, here we go. Power play underway once again. D'Angelo kept it in with the feet. Slides it across to Craig. Craig off the boards. To the goal line, switches spots with O'Sullivan. Now to D'Angelo, couldn't keep the zone. Craig snaps it to O'Sullivan. Cuts to the middle of the ice. O'Sullivan shoots, he scores! O'Sullivan makes it 4-3 on the power play. 4:30 to go in the third. Martin O'Sullivan, this is a great take across the slot and shoots back the other way. O'Sullivan now with 2 goals tonight. Both tallies on the power play, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Southampton Whalers inside the final 5. Pushed ahead Mistretta. Mistretta with Minardi driving out front over the stick of Minardi. Mangiovi with a hit thrown there allows Prim to take possession. Friendly fire, shot hit Nuth. Puck's cleared for the Whalers. Todaro out to play it. Just puts it to the corner. Minardi's there first. Back at the point for Kessler, into the corner. All the way around for O'Sullivan, up top. It's Mistretta. Bounces off a check for Mangiovi. Mangiovi's gonna take the puck away though. Tries to headman to Nuth. Eilenberger waits. Mangiovi trying to go back with it. Minardi takes it. Won again by Ward Melville. They attack Southampton here. One-on-one, Prim with a chance. Trying to cut middle. Back checking Mistretta. Swept it away. Puck out of play. 3:14 left in regulation. 4-3 lead Southampton. Looking to hold on here, move to 12-6 on the season. Sachem Warriors finished up 6-1 win over Northport. Kept in Ward Melville. Nice job at the blue line. Palomar throws it in low. Waldner just under the tape. Long stretch from McNamee. Jump by Mirabile. Delayed offside, and it'll get called as Mirabile touched up. One back to Mirabile, puts it in. Kessler meets the puck. Mirabile plugs the boards. Out to the slot for Berliant, intercepted Harrington. Palomara steps into one, blocked and saved. Palomara back with it, kicking it through. McNamee wraps him up, doesn't let the shot get off. And now out of the zone with a ton of pace and dumping it in, it's Kretz. Great play there from Kevin Kretz. Had to get the puck out there. As Mirabile's going to lead the rush. Broken stick being picked up behind the play. That's dumped in, delayed offside on the Patriots. They must tag up. Now they're good. Off the wall. Hacked in by Harrington. Harrington, big hit thrown. He's going to get called for a penalty there. That was a huge hit from Harrington. And he got the initial call, but Sapanic also getting called for the retaliatory. And both players getting roughing penalties. We stay 5-on-5 with 2 minutes to go. Lee back to get it. Plays it around for Palomara. Palomara slides it through. D'Angelo first back for it. Penalty going to be called on Southampton. Now a power play for Ward Melville. With less than 2 to go, a chance to tie, 1:47 remaining. Craig to the box again. 2 for holding. Ward Melville's already used their timeout. So can't call one here. 5-on-4. Keeping an eye on Tadaro. When's he going to go to the bench for the extra skater? And immediately the puck shot over the boards, out of play. Southampton trying to hold on here. Whalers win the draw and clear. Lee back to collect. Stops behind the net, starts the breakout, moves it to Palomara. It's Leo Palomara, stops up on the blue, has to wait now. Now cuts in on side, but stolen right back upon the zone entry. Lee starts the breakout once again for the Patriots. Not a lot of success tonight on the power play for Ward Melville. They need to find success here. Palomara gets the pass. Trying to split through 2. Cutting middle, still with the puck. Palomara, he scores! Leo Palomara ties it up on the power play. It's 4-all with 57 seconds to go. Palomara cuts in, and it deflects off the stick of O'Sullivan. Completely fools Turiazos, and it's a power play goal tying this game up 4 apiece. Timeout called by Southampton. We'll take another look at the Leo Palomara tuck. Great moves to the middle of the ice and right off the stick of O'Sullivan. Fools Leo Turiazos. Beats him on the glove side. And it's 4-4, under a minute to go. Timeout from the Whalers. Just trying to settle in here. Last minute of regulation. Will one of these teams find the winner, or are we going to OT? We come out of the timeout. 4 aside. Ward Melville and Southampton here at the rinks. Wednesday night hockey in the freshman division of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Back to center ice following the goal and the timeout. Back underway. It's a tie-up at the dot. Battle continuing. Now it pops back. Quickly moving it north. Southampton just past the stick of Goldstein from McNamee. Mirabile ties it up on the wall. Avoids Minardi. Clears the zone. Craig back to collect. No icing. Puck loses his juice. 35 seconds left. Craig lost possession there. McNamee, quick reversal. Goldstein there. Over skates it. Nuth pokes it. Goldstein gets it back. 20 seconds left. One more reversal for Craig. And now Craig gonna lead the rush. Craig for McNamee. Takes it off the boards. 12 seconds left. McNamee. What a move right there. McNamee across, off the heel of the stick, pops to Goldstein. His shot's blocked. Backdoor try. Save to Darrow. Still loose. O'Sullivan's blocked. He's blocked again. And the buzzer goes. O'Sullivan hits the post. We are going to overtime. Take a look at this sequence at the end. 1 shot blocked, 2 shot blocked, 3 shot blocked, and O'Sullivan right at the wire off the outside of the cage. Mangiovi, you see him there, hands to the sky. He was hyped up after blocking those chances. Sacrificing the body for his teammates. 4-on-4 hockey for 4 minutes. We begin overtime. Goldstein back to collect behind the net. All over it, Leo Palmara. McNamee has possession now. The pass to Minardi. Minardi leading the rush. Trying to work middle, poke check Eilenberger. Eilenberger off the boards for Palmara. McNamee got a piece of it, came off a stick, or possibly a glove on the bench. Ward Melville getting caught there. Can't change on a whistle. You can only change on the fly here in the SCHSHL OT period. Over for McNamee. Into the O-zone. McNamee for Minardi. Stick lifted. Eilenberger. O'Sullivan's there to collect. O'Sullivan across. McNamee under his tape. Burleon out to apply pressure. Looking across. Gets it to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan shot off a body. Minardi rolls the circle, scissor play with McNamee. Puts it off the boards for himself. Minardi to the net. Didn't hit the target. Pops to Goldstein at the blue line. Goldstein goes for a shot. Redirected, save Todaro. Great deflection right there. So wrist shot, just looking for a stick, and Todaro takes it off the mask, keeps it out. Overtime continuing. McNamee at the point. All 3 faceoffs have been won by Southampton. Through the seam, it's O'Sullivan on the backhand try. What a save! Rebound, just missed for Goldstein. O'Sullivan trying to keep possession. Battles with Eilenberger. Out of the corner, Minardi there to help. Minardi across, pass blocked. It's Minardi for McNamee. McNamee to the goal line. Goldstein. Pass broken up, put into space, and it's a foot race. Leo Palmara gets there first. O'Sullivan on the back check, knocks it away. What a play from O'Sullivan. Back out comes Southampton. McNamee, head fake. Cuts and shoots, sticked away by Mirabile. Has Palmara flying, gets it to him at the blue. Palmara poked by McNamee. but Lee's following the play up, puts it in. McNamee looking long for Goldstein. That one off the wall. Icing is called. Just incredible. Have a look at this back check here from O'Sullivan. Saves a grade 8 chance, a breakaway chance for Leo Palomara. Excellent play from Martin O'Sullivan. Goes to the wall, Palomara there. It's McNamee. Southampton's been able to get one fresh skater on, but Ward Melville's been stuck with the same 4 this entire overtime as Craig dances wide, makes a move, forehand, backhand, back to the forehand, and he's stopped up by Todaro. .136 left in OT. Faceoffs one back to Lee. Goes long for Palomara. Missed his stick, now it's Evan Goldstein. Opens up, swings it to Craig. Grady Craig. Shots blocked by Lee. Bounces right back to him though. Lee wins it back. Mangiovi looking long to Palomara. Stops up, avoids McNamee. Now it's Palomara driving wide on the backhand. Trying to stop short. Minardi takes it away. Final minute of OT. Minardi slides it middle for Craig. Craig's over the blue line. Drops it back for D'Angelo. D'Angelo has room to walk. Gets it through off target. Harrington keeps the blue line. Hunter Harrington cutting middle with a shot through. Breadbasket save for Anthony Todaro. 41 seconds left here in OT. Both teams have utilized their timeouts already. Can't change at the whistle, can only change on the fly. Can we find a winner late? One back for D'Angelo. Rolling shot punched away by Todaro. Minardi trying to keep the zone. Forced out, off the bench, intercepted by Mistretta. Mistretta, wide, poked away Mirabile. Forced him to the boards, Minardi takes it, 22 left. Back to the point, it's D'Angelo. Takes a step in, shot blocked. Pops to Lee. Lee looking long, intercepted Harrington. Nothing there. Minardi gloves it out of the air. Hand pass is called. 10 seconds left. We're going to center ice. One of these teams looking for one last chance. Mangiovi and Minardi, 1-0. Nuff trying to go forward into the offensive zone. A quick shot. He scores! Jordan Nuff, game winner! The overtime hero right off the face-off. Battles through and just steps over the line and lets it fly. Off the glove of Turiazos, and it's a 5-4 win for Ward Melville. Have another look at the game-winning goal. Jordan Nuff putting his head on the pillow tonight, the hero. Just desperation, looking for the winner, and he gets it. A huge win for Ward Melville here tonight. They move to 5-14 on the season. And Southampton falls to 11-7. What a way to win the game with 4 seconds left on the clock. Southampton back here tomorrow night for a 7:30 game against the St. Anthony's Friars. And we will see Ward Melville on Saturday, 8 p.m. for the final game of the regular season against ESM. Needed overtime to get it done tonight. Ward Melville, the victors. Jordan Nuff with 4 seconds left in the hockey game. Buries the game-winning goal on the shot from the blue line, securing victory for the Patriots here tonight. One more game to go on our schedule, and it's going to be a matchup in the freshman division once again. As we'll wrap up our night, game 6 of 6, West Islip taking on KPC Black. Once again, Travis Quigley here, Wally Mitchell on the camera. Thank you all so much for bearing with us throughout this game. Thank you again for your patience. We will have the full upload of this one for the first period that was missed later on tonight once we wrap everything up here. But it's Ward Melville with the 5-4 overtime win over Southampton here in this one. Thank you all so much. One more game to go, and we'll see you for West Islip and KPC in a little bit right here on the LI Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.